Welcome to Patty's World, where we talk everything manifestation, mindset, and lifestyle. And today I want to talk about engaging your imagination. And I think that is the key for everything. And I think that, there's this misconception because I've heard some people tell me, well, I have a hard time imagining. Well, it doesn't have to be this very detailed, imaginative creation. And I call it movie scenes, but it can be about 15, 20 seconds. Do it right before you go to bed and just step into the reality of the scene in your mind, like a movie scene with you as the main character in first person, experiencing the end, experiencing the wish fulfilled. And then make sure your internal conversations, the internal conversations, you have them with yourself all day long. Those internal conversations that you have match your desired outcome. So if it's about getting your SP back or having a relationship, well, then see yourself happily married, celebrating your 1 year anniversary, and he is presenting you with a gift, and your internal conversation would be your reaction as he's giving you a gift and telling you how much he loves you. And you're just like, thank you, I'm so in love, or whatever it is you see yourself feeling or doing that day. The implication that it's already done, that you're with your SP. Same thing if you're looking to buy a house. And let me tell you a situation with a friend of mine who had been trying to buy this building for her business. And it had been taking months and months, and there were just a lot of delays. And I met with her last week, and I talk about this in my TikTok account, but I'll talk about it here. And so I met with her last week. We went to lunch, and she expressed her frustration because of all the delays, that it was always one thing after another, the bank, the loan, the people signing. She had to get just all the changes she wanted to make in the building. There was always something that kept coming up. And she was putting her faith or her certainty in the delays and stayed in that energy of the delays and it not happening. And so it was creating more of that resistance. And I said, okay, just let's stop. See yourself already with the building as you want it, doing what you want to do, operating your business already in the state that you want it. And you're walking in there and you're showing it to somebody and you're getting the reactions from people. Stay in that desire. And then I had her do one of my manifestations for abundance and creating the scene that you want. You can find that here on my YouTube as well. But this was last week. I got a text from her today. So happy that it's closing. Everything was approved. She's getting the loan that she wanted from the bank, and they have a closing date, and it's done. And I told her, okay, it's okay if you have a fearful thought creeping in. I was like, don't engage that. Don't entertain that. Stay in the energy of it is done. You have your building, you're operating in it, you're operating your business, and you're generating income, and it is infinitely successful. That is where you want to be, in the wish fulfilled. Put yourself in the middle of a situation of where it's already done. You're operating your business, you're generating income, and more than you expected. It's better than you expected in every situation. And she did that for a couple of nights. I told her, don't go to bed worrying about, oh my God, everything that could go wrong. Do the opposite and imagine everything that's going right for you and see yourself again, put yourself in the middle of having it. You already have it and it's done. And it took a week and everything aligned and it's closing. So she was so happy and very grateful. And this client of mine. So it's really just releasing the resistance that many of us in our very linear human thinking, logical thinking, and we don't do it intentionally. It's just the default we've been operating on before we understand this new way of thinking of self-concept and law of assumption. And when we understand that, then we always go within and understand that, okay, I have to release the resistance within myself and then just imagine myself of having it. What is it that I desire? Get very clear about that. And then when you do that and take your energy off the problem and put your energy in the solution and the outcome, the happy outcome, it's like everything aligns because everything is energy and your subconscious mind aligns with the solutions, with the things that you need to get you to the end, to the desires of your heart. It is amazing. And the thing is that I used to do it myself, and I see a lot of people do it. In our human logical thinking, we can only fathom point A to point B. But if you release resistance and just go into the end, the wish fulfilled, just a different reality, different from where the problem is, the reality of the solution, and you immerse yourself into those imaginings, you immerse yourself into that end, into that wish fulfilled, and you feel from that place and you believe from that place with certainty that it's done.